if you will, a little bit of extra help. And I thought, hey, if raw foods are critical for cleansing, why shouldn't we have a raw cleansing system? And there wasn't one, so Garden of Life created one. It's called Raw Cleanse. Simple to remember. If you're one of those people that want to really fully experience a cleanse, eating mostly raw foods, getting hydrated, rest and sleep is great. But taking Raw Cleanse along with it for 7 days will not only help you cleanse your digestive tract from top to bottom, and your cells from the inside out with nutrients and compounds you won't find in any other product, but it'll do it in a way that's raw, with foods, not too harsh, but easy and even enjoyable cleansing experience. In a couple of days you'll feel lighter and better, and foods that are healthy will taste good to you, and cravings might even disappear as well. Going on a cleanse 4 times a year is a great way to start. Second step to ongoing digestion and detoxification health is to boost your probiotics. Who in this room knows what a probiotic is? Raise your hand. That's a lot more than used to. I started giving seminars 14 years ago, and in my first seminar, I asked the same question, and only 2 people raised their hands. Well, there were only 3 in the audience, but you probably get the picture. Probiotics are simply defined as the good germs. A lot of us grew up hearing germ and automatically thinking it was bad. Good germ was an oxymoron, but we know that good germs exist on our skin and, of course, inside our body. I call probiotics our internal army, our special forces. When they are there in good numbers and working for you, you are simply much healthier. Problem is, while everybody has probiotics, virtually no one has enough, and I'm going to talk about that for the next few minutes. Probiotics are your defense against the outside world. But how do you make sure you have enough? Well, first of all, how do you know if you need more? Number 1, if you were born via C-section. Now, I know by the looks of many in this room that we've all been alive for a little while, but you may not realize that in the next decade, C-section or cesarean section births will outnumber normal births. That's a problem because anytime you go against creation, you're going to lose. That's your initial chance to get probiotics is through being born. Number 2, if you weren't breastfed or weren't breastfed long enough, you need a probiotic boost. Number 3, and probably most serious, if you've ever consumed once or applied topically an antibiotic, that's 1 dose, you need a probiotic boost. Let me pause and explain. If you have 100 roses in a garden, and you decide to uproot 25 of them, not chop the top off, uproot 25 of them, but yet you water the rest, 75, you let it get sunshine, you fertilize it, whatever. What are you going to have? 75 roses. You're not going to have the 25 roses back unless you replant the seeds. Antibiotics remove the seeds, remove the probiotics from your gut permanently. They need to be put back. If you've ever consumed 1 bite of non-organic, conventional meat, poultry, or eggs, or farm-raised fish, or 1 sip of conventional dairy, having as many as 80 antibiotic residues, you need a probiotic boost. If you ever consumed chlorinated water, chlorine kills good germs, and where do you think all the antibiotics and medications we take and give our animals end up? I didn't mention this to you, but about a year and 3 months ago, I fulfilled a decade-long dream of mine and became a beyond organic farmer and rancher. I even have a cowboy hat, but my team tells me that I got it in Aspen and it doesn't count, so I got to work on getting a real one. We have 2 springs on our properties, and we decided to get them tested for water quality by a sophisticated lab. Based on those results, I can tell you with near certainty what the previous owner of the property had in his medicine cabinet 5 years ago. Folks, we got some challenges here, and our gut takes the brunt of that. If you consume lots of sugars or have in your lifetime, if you've taken medications like oral contraceptives, heartburn medications, anti-anxiety, you need a probiotic boost. If you've ever breathed in toxic air or been mad enough to yell at somebody, you need a probiotic boost. 2 ways to get that probiotic boost. Number 1, through diet. There are foods that contain probiotics and probiotic nutrients, such as whole milk yogurt, kefir, and raw milk cheeses.